I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let him go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free. Set it free. Set it free. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. Do it for my mama, do it for my father. Family affair, my whole family in here. I do it for the block, do it for the soldiers, do it for the sport, do it for the coach. I'm undisputed, yeah, I'm undisputed. Do it for my father, do it for my mother. It's a family affair, my whole family in here. I did it for the past, I did it for the future, I did it for us all. That's why I'm undisputed. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound.
I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite like the Empire Fight Camp, especially at night. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's the incomparable Saul Canelo Alvarez. The Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
they'll be fighting under the lights tonight. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're giving us a high-tempo show. They exchange punches. The fans have been waiting all day for this one, and they are highly hydrated. What an environment it's going to be tonight underneath the stars.
These fights have had to block themselves off and say, right, that's it. Keep out of it. Now it's fight time. The whole day, everybody's been waiting for these two. This is it. This is it.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. Nice counter. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Good counter punching. Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Got in there. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
And he scores with the counter. These two fighters are made for one another. That counter shot lands. How about that time counter shot? This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Those counter punches have to hurt. A perfect counter lands. Good job stopping that uppercut. A perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Well done with that counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. A lot of people... Did you see that? Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. They've avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Catch and shoot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. There's a counter shot. Missing with the left uppercut. Good counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round.
Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Oh, my word. Down goes RJJ. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Well, then look at his corner. Instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That jab misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Nice counter punch. You can't score with that uppercut. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what rights are hitting.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, my word, Canelo just got clipped. Somehow weathered the storm.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner?
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Look to be smart.
There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well done with that counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Missing with the hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. Swing and a miss with the right hook. That counter punch caught him clean. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Nope, that hook won't score. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. On to the fifth we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
His stamina is off the charts. So close for that uppercut. That counter punch caught him clean. Good counter punching. And he scores with the counter. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
His stamina is off the charts. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's a scoring blow. That impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Great work. I love that. I love that.
On to the sixth round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
That left hook missed. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Down goes Jones Jr. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
We got all eyes on you. No more bluffing. The truth is coming through. You got nothing. The streets on fire, but we've gone higher. And we won't tire. And you're falling. Rise up, take your place. Be someone, be someone. Rise up, show your face. Touch your sun, touch your sun. Stand up, state your case. Speak as well, speak as well. Rise up, human race. Everyone, everyone.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
Rise up, take your place. Be someone, be someone. Rise up, show your face. Touch your sun, touch your sun. Stand up, state your case. Speak as well, speak as well. Rise up, human race. Everyone, everyone.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go opposite of the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause on it regardless, who go the hardest? Jose Orleans just chock full of ballers. Who would've tell 'em I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. The crowd is buzzing for this one here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How?
Here comes Riddick, the Gypsy King.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now, after months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Good hook to the body. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punching. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to... Did you see that? And Big Daddy Bo got rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
Oh my God, Johnny! And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Well done with that counter shot. And so far, the offense has been better than... Did you see that? Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Catch and shoot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Do you believe what we're seeing? How about that time counter shot? Swing and a miss with that hook. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Bo in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
And there's the bell for round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. Down goes Fury. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Get up, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe and move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Big Daddy in trouble. And Big Daddy goes down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Big shot. Whoa, wait a minute. And boom. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Shot from the gut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We continue.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Good counter punch. And that's straight. Whoa, wait a minute. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Final 10 seconds here unless we get... Whoa, wait a minute! Tyson Fury just got rocked! Do you believe this? Let's talk about Bo in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got... Let's get it started in round 3. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Lucky that hook didn't score. Stumbling backwards. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
ride away like a hurricane. Nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go. And I can feel it, it's getting close. I said I can't stand by anymore. Looking in from the outside, I know I can hold the phone. They can't keep my hands tied. I need strength to carry on without me pushing through. Oh, no one can save me from myself. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Yeah.
One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight?
Focus, now breathe. Relax, stay down, take the count, take the 8 count. What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. I need you to go back out there.
Let's go.
Okay, it's not working out. It's not working out. Switch southpaw.
Switch stance.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your...
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand.